Hello there, welcome to episode 3 of Plague for Plague's Sake with me, Michael Bukowski, your host and perfumer of the people. Today we are going to be looking at a remedy that was sort of doing the rounds 100 years ago during the Spanish flu, and it is simply eat some onions. Now, as perfumer of the people, I wondered how to sort of do that whilst using some of the perfumery materials I have available to me. And I came up with a very sort of discreet tincture that you could take around with you and have a smell of if you feel like the plague is getting to you. So all you need for this particular plague cure is a bit of onion, that's a quarter of an onion, a container, and a little vial. So that's all you really need. What I've done, I'm in my studio here. What I've done beforehand is cook my quarter of an onion, and I've really tried to get as much sort of liquid as possible from it, because that is what is going to smell. That is going to be the fragrance. So a little bit of oil in the pan, and just sort of gently cooking it and just trying to extract as much of that scent as possible from the onion. I've then placed it into this container and brought it with me to my studio. So that's something that I've done. All we're going to do for this particular plague cure is put this in this. So a little bit more about this particular cure. Like I say, it was something that existed mostly in America. I believe an onion farmer in America, came up with this idea during the Spanish flu about 100 years ago, and it was sort of picked up in a more immediate capacity, and it became a bit of a slogan. Americans were informed that it was their patriotic duty to eat more onions as part of a drive against the flu. There was a placard that contained the sort of rhyme, "An onion car arrived today, labelled red, white and blue. Eat onions plenty every day and keep away from the flu." So when I saw that, I sort of thought, well, how can I interpret that as perfumer of the people? So this is the onion liquid, I suppose. Has a very distinct smell of onion. And all we're going to do is transfer it into this measuring jug. 10 ml altogether. And then transfer it into this vial. There's actually going to be a little bit more than we need, but that's okay. And there we have it. I was thinking about things that we could do with this, but I quite like the idea of it being a discreet vial that you could sort of travel around with, put in your pocket, and sort of discreetly have a smell of it during a pandemic to keep that kind of disease at bay. You could go a little bit more to town with it. You could add essential oils and fragrance oils to it and make more of a perfume. I was thinking about putting some oils in there that are also synonymous with healing, but I thought I'd actually leave that for another day. So simple as that. You could of course just eat onions like the American media would have you do 100 years ago, but nobody wants to see me eating an onion. So that's what I've gone and made instead. And there you go, that's episode 3 in the bag. Goodbye.